Right, so on the BMW, the battery's playing up. Just taking the side cover off. Um, yeah, this is a lithium battery that I fitted 5 years ago, and it's been okay, although it's never had the capacity to last very long. I've got a tracker on the bike. I don't know whether that's part of the problem. There's definitely a significant current drain, and basically, it never goes longer than about 3 days when it's off the charger and hasn't been ridden. So it's not brilliant, to say the least. But I've limped on with it um, all this time, say the last 5 years. I do always carry this, which is a Lidl um, starter pack, which is brilliant. It's saved me many times. Not, I've got used to this, and so I've very rarely used it the last few years. But certainly before I fitted this with the old battery, as that started to die, this pack was invaluable. But I did actually have to use it the other day. I was in the Isle of Man, and yeah, surprisingly, even a day after I'd last used it, less than 24 hours, it wouldn't start. Quite often, it takes a while to warm up the lithium battery. It'll appear to be dead when you first press the button, but if you press the button a few more times, you start to generate some heat into the battery, and it'll more often than not fire up. But this time, it was down to 9 volts and just wouldn't start. So I ended up using the trusty Lidl jump starter. Anyway, so I think the time has come to get rid of this lithium battery. I've looked at different alternatives, and I don't know, the lithium ones are expensive. I mean, there's one which has a restart. I forget the name now. I'll put it on the screen. But has a sort of inbuilt jump start function. But they're for like £300. You get cheaper lithium ones, sort of down to 100 if you're lucky. But I don't know. The only benefit of the lithium battery is the weight. And to be honest, I can't tell the difference between a full tank and an empty tank, pretty much, of fuel, let alone a couple of pounds difference in the battery weight. So, having agonized for a while, I've decided to go back to lead acid, and in particular, found this one um, from Tyna Batteries, and it's 25 quid basically delivered. So, that can't be bad. So my logic is that this will last fine. I mean, normally with lead acid batteries, when they start to die, they give you plenty of warning. Hopefully, it'll last longer than the lithium I've got in now, in terms of days standby, because it's got a much greater capacity. So with lithium, they have great current delivery, but very poor capacity. This one, I forget what the current rating is now, or the ampere rating. I think it's 9 amperes. Anyway, CTMX14BS. So it is a straight swap for the BMW original. Negatives on the right side, on the outside here at the back. So that should be fine. So yeah, the logic is that for 25 quid, I can replace it every year virtually and still be ahead. But hopefully it'll last longer than that. So yeah, that's the plan. I just whip this one out and pop that one in. This thing just lifts up. It took me a while to realise that, but luckily I've remembered since the last time. So yeah, I mean, this is very light. It's got these packing pieces to bulk it out a bit. So yeah, Shido. Try the test button. Not sure what that's supposed to do. There we go. Yeah, nothing at all. And it's been on charge all morning. Yeah, I think that's definitely done its best. for 5 years, as I say. So now whip this one back in. So positive, yep. Came with nuts and screws, which is good. Might as well use the new ones. Not there's anything wrong with the old ones. I want to get power back onto this reasonably quickly so that the tracker doesn't go dead and start phoning the company that run it, All Track. I could put into service mode, I suppose, but I haven't done yet. So there we go, the positive. Slightly awkward to get out. Try and get that one out of the way for temporarily. Gonna have a bit of petroleum jelly on the battery posts. Shouldn't need it on a sealed battery, but might as well anyway. Put the foam back on. Good thing about the petroleum jelly, apart from anything else, is it helps to keep the nut in the right place. I've got this, which I don't know where that came from. I think it must have come with the lithium battery, because it's not going to fit in there, is it? So I think we're okay, good to go. Let's get this final connections back on. Again, stick this in with some of the petroleum jelly so it stays in the right place. That's good. And this heavy one and these two light ones, one's for the camera and the other is for this little charger, remote charger. Something there, there we go. Put this retainer back on, which is also of course the mounting point for the side panel. So that goes on and then slides down onto these pegs. So that's it. Right, and then this rubber strap, which seems a bit puny, but better than nothing, I suppose. And it's original parts. Good. So I've been using this Optimate charger, which is specifically for lithium, say for the last 5 years, with this this old battery, Shido. But I'm going to have to switch back to a conventional lead acid one, I guess. This also is specific to lithium, sort of level meter, which has been quite handy actually. Again, it's an Optimate product, but it does give you at least a hint that things aren't right. Interesting, it's flashing red, suggesting that things are wrong, but that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't draw much power, so I think I'll just leave it on for now. So this is my Ultimate 4 lead acid version, so I'll start using this one again. Just plug it in, see what happens. Give it a boost. So it reckons it's slightly low, but it should start charging in a minute. There we go. So charging up 0.8 amps. The battery instructions didn't actually say that there's no need to charge it beforehand, but I'll certainly charge it now. Interesting, this little thing has started flashing amber now, which is, I guess, a good thing. But I guess also these voltage levels are incorrect for lead acid. It's the one up here says 14.6 volts, which is over voltage. So I don't know, I'll leave this on, it's not going to do any harm. See how it performs, whether it's useful or not. If it's not, I'll obviously take it off and maybe swap it for a lead acid version. Good. So side cover back on and should be good to go. I suppose I should try and start it before I get much further, just to confirm that it is actually working at all. So it's obviously not fully charged yet, but let's just unplug it for a minute and see if it starts on the button. Not brilliant. Yeah, so not great, not very lively, but hopefully once it's charged up, it should be fine. Plug it back in and come back in a few hours. This is showing that it's pretty low. And this has gone back to red again, not surprisingly. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine once it's charged up. So yeah, good. I'm still going to carry this around. So this has been worth its weight in gold. I've used it for other people as well, both a car and other motorcyclists. So yeah, brilliant. Well worthwhile. And so this one was only cheap. It's actually down on the rated capacity now. I did actually measure it the other day. 450, 4,500 milliamp hours. I think it's supposed to be 9 or something, but it still does the job. It doesn't take much, as long as you've got a battery at all. Leave those on for a few seconds and then give it a go. 9 times out of 10 it starts. It started the dodgy lithium, even though it's down to 9 volts. Give it a few minutes, and it got this one going, got me out of trouble. But this one does seem to be dead. I might take it apart, actually, just out of curiosity. I'm not sure whether those are screw holes or I think they are. Probably poured something in. If they are screw holes, they poured some sort of resin in or something, or wax or something. Anyway, probably not a good idea to take it apart, but I probably will anyway. Right. Thanks for watching.